What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight, and today I have some Yu-Gi-Oh news for you guys. Sorry I'm a little bit late on this. I've been sick. My voice is probably not sounding too good. Hopefully it's okay. My throat's killing me. It's allergies. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. And yeah, I want to talk about this brand new bird archetype that everyone is flooding my newsfeed with and saying how broken it is. So I wanted to be one of those guys too, to tell you guys about it if you haven't heard about it already. And I'd appreciate it if you like this video, if you want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos in the future, and if you just want my opinion on different things. And I want to know your opinion on it too. First off though, real quick, we got to get this quick kick in the nuts over with because we have some product delays. Cyber Strike, which is the Cyber Dragon Structure Deck, opened up the Japanese version yesterday. It's getting delayed. Yeah, it's going to be out on October 8th of this year. So if you're looking forward to that, it was supposed to be July, now October. So giving you guys a quick heads up. Then also to Legendary Duelist Synchro Storm, same thing with this. It's also been delayed. It was supposed to be in July. But this one is getting delayed 6 months. Yeah, it's going to be January 21st of 2022. Yeah, I am not happy about this one at all. I guess because all the different products and stuff. I'm sure it's because of the pandemic. I know, and I'm sad about all that kind of stuff too. But I'm just annoyed. I guess I feel like a child on this kind of stuff because I'm like, I don't want them to be delayed. You know, I just want to throw a fit. I want my Cyber Dragon support. I want my Clearwing support. But yeah, what can you do about it? I mean, we're just going to wait a little bit longer. So if you guys are, you know, wondering about these sets or whatever, I've opened up the Japanese versions. But if you're wondering why I haven't opened them up yet when, you know, July comes around, that's why. They've been delayed. Anyway, though, let's talk about some relatively good news. If you want to hear about some birds that are going to kick the crap out of you at the next tournament when they're out, these are going to be out in Burst of Destiny, the next set coming out for Japan. So I think this will be next year for us, probably, when these are out. But yeah, they are the Flundereeze. So the first one we have is Impin. It is a level 10 wind winged beast, 2,700 attack, 1,000 defense. If this card is tribute summoned, you can add one Flundereeze spell or trap card from your deck to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one monster. While this tribute summon monster is on the field, your opponent's special summon monsters in attack position cannot activate their effects. If this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can banish one card from your hand. That opponent's monster's currently attacking the fence become halved until the end of this turn. So, if you haven't already picked up on it, basically with this archetype, you're getting extra normal summons, which is very scary when we read off the next card, trust me. Anyway, yeah, this is a very strong monster, being able to, you know, you have a searching effect for it, you're being able to, you know, nullify your opponent's attack position monster's effects, and then even half their attack and defense. So, yeah, you wouldn't think a penguin would be so scary, and yet here we are, you know? I'm kind of sad it's not actually 4 penguins, you know? But, yeah, it's a great card for them, and does basically everything you need. There's one of your boss monsters. Then we also have Snow, which is another level 10 winged beast. Let's see, a 2,900 attack, 800 defense. Its effect is, once per turn, if you control this tribute summon card, you can activate this effect. You can conduct 3 normal summons and sets this turn, not just 1. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not even done with the effect, but you heard me right. You get 3 normal summons with this card. Anyway, while this tribute summon monster is on the field, if your monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage, and once per opponent's turn quick effect, you can banish one card from your hand, change all your opponent's special summon monsters into face down defense position. So yes, you heard me right on there, you get 3 normal summons. Yeah, that's where this archetype is scary. This is why everyone's saying it's broken. They're freaking out about it. You're seeing everyone flood your newsfeed. That's why, right there. So, yeah, there's a lot of hype, you know, for this archetype because it's all about normal summoning. You're not really even special summoning or anything. It seems like it's mainly with, like, main deck monsters, not with extra deck, too, which is something we haven't seen, I feel like, in a while. Anyway, yeah, this is the scary card for them. Also, you got piercing damage. You get to also flip down special summon monsters your opponent has. So, it's a scary boss monster, but that 3 normal summons, man, that is insane. Then we also have Robina. This is where we get to the level 1s that are basically the fuel for everything. So, let's see. This one is, you can only use the first and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. Also, you cannot special summon the turn you activate either of those effects. If this card is normal summoned, you can add one level 4 or lower winged beast monster from your deck to your hand. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one winged beast monster. If this face-up card leaves the field, banish it. If a winged beast monster is normal summoned to your field while this card is banished, you can add this card to your hand. Basically, like I said, these are the fuel for everything, and you're going to see here in a second what I mean by these, because all these level 1 monsters have the same effect. They just have one different effect. That first one is the only difference. This one is a searcher for you. You know, that's pretty much, you know, it helps you get one of your winged beasts. There you go. So that's what it does in particular. Then you have Eaglin, or yeah, Eaglin. I guess how you say that. That's a weird word to say. It's eagle, basically. Anyway, everything's the same on this one. It's just, again, the only difference is if this card is normal summoned, you can add one level 7 or higher winged beast monster from your deck to your hand. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one winged beast monster. So again, you have another one that when it leaves the field, banish. When you know a card's normal summon, you get to add this back to your hand. You get all that stuff. So it's fuel for like your bigger monsters that were, you know, we already talked about, because you would, you know, get rid of a card from your hand, banish it, and you know, you would choose these and get them back. They also help you get everything you need, add the consistency to search and all that, many things. It's kind of the strategy here. So again, this one though, you have you know, a higher level searcher basically. Then we have Stretch. Again, everything's the same except for if this card is normal summoned, you can target one card in either graveyard, banish it, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one winged beast monster. So you have a Called by the Grave, I guess, sort of, you know, being able to banish in either graveyard, and then also you have another normal summon. So, yeah, again, another scary one for that. So it's not a searcher this time. And then we have Token. This one, again, everything the same yet again, except if this card is normal summoned, you can target one of your banished Flundereeze cards, add it to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, you can normal summon one winged beast monster. So this one just helps you get back one of your banished cards, and that can also be spell or trap card because it just says card, add it to your hand, and then you get another normal summon. So you have one that banishes, one that adds back, you have one that searches for lower level monsters, one that searches for higher level monsters. That's pretty much the best way to sum it up, I guess, with these. But yeah, they're your fuel for everything. You can keep getting them back to your hand and rinse and repeat. That's the best way to kind of summarize it, really. Then we have Flundereeze, the Mysterious Map. This is their field spell. You can only use the first and second effects of this card's name once per turn. During your main phase, you can reveal one level 1 Flundereeze monster in your hand, and if you do, banish one Flundereeze card with a different name from your deck, then immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon the revealed monster. If your opponent normal summons a monster, you can immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one Flundereeze monster. So, yeah, this is another one where it's like you're able to then banish a card, then you can get a, you know, a normal summon from it. And then also, too, you can also punish your opponent for normal summoning. You're going to get something that also normal summons a lot, then you're getting normal summons from it. So it seems really interesting on that. You know, the more they're going to do it, the more that you get out of it. You're setting up your field for everything. You're setting up your banished cards to get them back. It's almost like a searcher in a way because of that, because you can just get them back to your hand afterwards. You're all set. Because, I mean, you could, like, just banish one of these. For example, we'll go with the Toucan. Banish it, you get your normal summon, and then, okay, well, a winged beast monster is normal summon to your field while this was banished. So, add it to your hand. It's a searcher, then, technically. I mean, that's kind of the best way to put it, really. So, there you go. I mean, these cards are just insane, seriously. Let's see. Then we also have Flundereeze, the Unknown Wind. Continuous spell card this time. You can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. You can conduct a tribute summon that requires 2 tributes by sending one monster you control and one card your opponent controls to the graveyard instead of tributing. This is treated as a tribute summon. During your main phase, you can reveal up to 2 winged beast monsters in your hand, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw the same number of cards. Well, there you go. There's your way of bringing out your stronger monsters a lot easier. That is really crazy. Being able to also use one of your opponent's monsters. Oof, I'm not going to like this card. I'm not going to like this at all. Because obviously your Blue Eyes, I don't know, I'm just coming up with an example, is now going to be, you know, used to tribute for a giant bird. So, yeah, you are really screwing over your opponent then with that. And then also, you can reveal 2 winged beasts, put them on the bottom of your deck, draw the same number of cards. You reveal 2, do that, and boom, then you get to draw 2. It's a draw engine card, and an easy to bring out, you know, stronger bird card. I guess best way to put it. Either way, whew, tributing your opponent's monsters. Oof, it's like a kaiju card for them. That's what it reminds me of. Then also Flundereeze, the City of Dreams. Normal trap card this time. You can only use the second to make this card's name once per turn. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon one level 4 or lower winged beast monster. If you tribute summon a level 7 or higher monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card and change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. So it's one that basically gives you a normal summon, and then also when you're bringing out one of your stronger monsters, you can just banish this, and then also just flip your opponent's monsters face down. So yeah, I mean, it seems kind of straightforward, really. Extra normal summon, being able to mess with your opponent some more. Either way, there you go. I don't feel like there's much else to say. It's pretty straightforward, and it's going to be annoying. And then the last card, which my voice is thanking me here, we have Flundereeze and the Scary Sea. Excuse me. It is a counter trap card, and its effect is you can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If you control a face-up tributed summon monster and no special summon monsters, and your opponent would special summon a monster, your opponent cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn, but they can conduct 3 normal summons in sets this turn, not just one. Also negate the summon, and if you do, return that monster to the hand. So with this, you're putting your opponent kind of to the same thing as what you're doing. You're making it so they are not going to special summon monsters. They can normal summon, but they can't special summon. So you're giving them the whole 3 normal summon thing, which in some decks could do a lot of damage to them. You know, if they're based on a lot of special summoning, and you know, and you're making them have to like tribute and normal summon and stuff, you could really screw them over on that. I mean, not against every deck, but against a lot of different decks out there, that could do some serious damage. I mean, I'm thinking of a lot of different ones like that. And it's also like, oh, by the way, you don't get special summon anymore. So if you're going to something that really relies on the extra deck or just special summoning in general, they're done. They're basically done. You've locked them on that for at least that turn. So being able to do that is, just for a lack of better words, insane. So what do you guys think about these this whole archetype? Do you like them? Do you not like them? Man, I like them because they seem fun. I don't like them because they are not going to be fun to go against. So let me know down in those comments below. And also too, I don't know if you guys have heard, but Rise of the Mega Monarch is going up in price because of this archetype. If people are already thinking about using it with this, which, yeah, it kind of looks like you really don't use an extra deck with this archetype, and you're tribute summoning and all that too, so Monarchs do actually make sense, especially Rise. I mean, it's the wind one, so who knows? But yeah, it's looking like for once wind got a pretty good archetype, even though it's not, I guess, all wind. You have some water there too, but these birds are definitely scary, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to be able to do. So let me know down in those comments below, links in the description, also with the delays and stuff too if you want to check it out for yourself. Sorry if I sound like crap today. Again, voice, I wonder how long I'm going to have it. So thank you guys for watching. Be safe out there. And again, let me know if you want to see more content like this, and I will catch you guys later. See ya.